Andy's just fetched me some bales. Ash has just fetched me some bales. It's all happened at the same time because basically they've finished the field that they've just been in, and we were sort of like thinking, do we go into the next field, do we not? I think the decision has been made that we're going to stack these up tonight and then call it a night, rather than it being a really late one like last night. So yeah, so that's what we're planning on doing now. So what I'm doing is just stacking them all up into a nice big pile. Evening Joe, says Paul, James and Ninja Boy. Thanks everyone for joining. I've got a bit of a long straw. Just had a can of pop, so apologies. Yeah, it's a bit of a long trek for me because I've got to keep running these bales up and down here, and Ansh's not left me a lot of room at this point either. Let's have a look. So I've just got to pick the bales that are... Oh, this is a bit tight, this Ash. Stephen's having a cider for me. Thank you very much, Stephen. I'm looking forward to my bottle of Budweiser tonight, I reckon. That'd be just nice. Just saying on TikTok, I would love a bottle of Budweiser. Better not have one yet, while I'm operating heavy machinery. So yeah, it's a bit of a trek. I've got to take it down here. But it's a full speed trek. It's like go-karting. Yeah, boy. Slow it down, lower it down. I'm going to have to rearrange these bales probably because they'll not be quite square. These are real terrible bales that have come through now. Hey up, Philippa? Is it Philippa? I think I read it as Philippa from New Zealand. Apologies if I've got your name wrong, because it's quite far away from me, the phone. So I'm just having to stack these so that they are something like straight up. Well, I said something like pretty much got to be straight up or leaning into the stack a little bit, but they're not square bales, they're a bit like a triangle, and that's what we've been trying to sort out a little bit. Thanks, Jonathan. Jennifer says, how's my day been? Yeah, it's been alright, yeah, it's been steady away. I had an issue with the baler, but we're back up and running now, Been trying to sort out all this, so I levelled all this site out here, didn't I, earlier? I didn't quite think we'd be coming this far out with the straw. So it's, yeah, I've not quite got this back bit just as level as I would like it to be. Oh, we're on it. I'm going to lift the mast up so we can see where we're going here. So you've got Andy's tractor there on the weighbridge just in front and to the left. We've got Ash just probably watching me on YouTube Live, maybe, I don't know, on his phone with the 7530. Andy's just shutting the gates up, business. I'm going to get these off. Yeah, do you want to put that and that away? Yeah. Should be able to get it around, I think. Yeah, just pull it up and then back it down. Yeah. Andy's just putting the tractors away, mixer and the JCBs behind us. Stacking the field put when to, what's that, James? Oh, thanks, Jonathan. yeah, pretty late. We're on it. We're on it. We're on it. We're on it. Right, I'm trying to read the comments there and work out what we're doing. Right, we're going on to level 2 now. We're moving it up. We're moving it up a level. I've done the bottom floor. We're going to, well, I suppose you call it like, I've done the ground floor. We're going to level 1. Got to do a bit of jiggery pokery because they're not quite square to how I would like them. I can't blame Andy because these bales are absolutely hideous. Oh, no, we can't use this bale on the outside. So, I don't know if you can see that, but the, back up a little bit. This one at the top here, it's lost a band at the bottom. So, instead of having 6 bands, it's got 5 on it. Now, not really that much of an issue, but I don't like to put them on the outside. Because, 1, it doesn't look tidy, and 2, they're not quite as strong, obviously, because it's missing a band. I mean, it's still pretty strong, so it's got 5 on it, but I'd like the strongest bales to be on the outside, really, if we're talking about getting this thing right. Now that's what we need to aim for. Perfection is the only aim here. What is it? Perfection is a journey with no destination. Take that for a bit of inspirational language. Oh, we've got another one here that's no good. That is no good for being outside because it's got a band missing. This one here looks good though. This one looks acceptable. So we'll take this down. Give it a first job. We're on it, we're rocking and rolling. I'm thinking, if anybody's watching and maybe they've not subscribed, maybe you'd love to press that subscribe button, or press that like button if you're already subscribed. Just gets this sort of thing out to more people so they can see what farmers do. This is obviously not what every farmer does, but like, you know, every farm's different. But I think just people see what we do as farmers is it's only good. And we're using all this straw to bed down our cattle, and some of it we will use as feed as well. So they will eat some of it, and they eat some of the bedding when we put it out, but it's mainly just for bedding down. And what happens is, obviously, we keep putting bedding down every day, fresh bedding every day on top of the old bedding from the day before, and like we'll keep doing that, and maybe like every month or so. Sometimes it could be like 3 months. Some people are like 6 months. We muck it out, and then we put it into a pile. And it's already started rotting down in the pens, but we put it into a pile and then it rots down. And then the arable farmers spread it on their fields, and it's good fertiliser and takes all the nutrients back to the soil so that they don't have to rely quite as much on artificial fertilisers. Don't get me wrong, they still have to, because to get the yield, that's what you need to have. To be able to feed the world, you need artificial fertiliser, or literally people, millions of people would go hungry without artificial fertiliser. I wouldn't want to be the person that makes a rash decision on those kind of things. But talking about people possibly starving. Sorry, I'm concentrating a lot on this stack here. Right, there we go. Hello, I'm back. So yeah, let's have a see what people have been saying just for a second. You're supposed to bed up a cleaned yard, out yard. Yes, you do, yeah. Oh, is Mr. B gone? Strawing them up every day. Does it not cost a lot of money strawing them up every day? No, not really, because, I mean, yes, it does, but keeping the cattle happy, clean and healthy pays for itself. Like, pays for itself, oh, well, it pays for itself. I'm going to say like 10 times over, but it doesn't pay 10 times over. But like, keeping them happy and healthy is what pays the bills for me. So like, they won't put on meat, they won't put on, if you were a dairy farmer, milk if your cattle weren't happy. They stop eating, and that means they stop producing. So it's essential that we bed them down all the time, and bedding them down every day rather than bedding them down every like third day or second day, things like that, just means that we actually use less of the straw because it's little and often, rather than all in one go and then some of it getting wasted, or like getting to the third day when they're like, you know, you really should have strawed them up again, but you just thought, well, you know, we wait 3 days and What size do you do your bales? So these bales are 4 foot tall by 4 foot wide, by about 8 foot long, maybe just under 8 foot we do them, so they just fit on the trailers nicely. That's what we're aiming for. Flip spin this round again. So yeah, so we're it's pretty much just the biggest bale dimension wise that you can get. You can't get one bigger that I know of anyway. And these balers have been out for quite some time, really. Full-size Heston balers. It's an American design, I believe. The baler. It's had different fend colours, so if that's the case, then that's the case. We've just had little tweaks over the years, but nothing really major has changed in the design. The knockers are very similar, if not the same. Yeah, we're still hard at it. We're still going strong here. Cows are still eating. You see, the cows are eating now, which is nice. It's a bit late for them, really. But this heat, through the day they'll be just chilling, not wanting to really eat a great deal, and then it gets round to the night time, and they want to feed. So we notice it because we feed our cattle twice a day. We feed them in the morning, and then we feed them in the afternoon as well. And we do that because it means that we don't have to have massive troughs in the yards. But it also means that get stimulated to eat again. So they're like, oh, it's fetching me something new here. What's this? I fancy a bit of this. And yeah, it gets us good daily live weight gains, which is the weight that they're putting on each day. And if you have good daily live weight gains, it means you have a lower carbon footprint. And that's becoming like a major thing for consumers now, wanting the lower carbon footprint, especially like in livestock farming. So it's all about efficiency. He says it's all about efficiency as he drives up and down this really long passageway to get to the bales. And Andy and Ash just look on, waiting for me to get these shifted out of the way. I tell you what, I'll give them something to do and I'll whip these off into the clamp here, and then they can get their get the tractor started and get it out of the way, can't they? On it, Ash is on it, look, he's jumped on the tractor, he's going to get it started, Big Bertha's going. Andy's also onto his tractor to get it out of the way. Decided to go in reverse this time. Full speed reverse, full speed. Andy's not done a bad job at stacking this one. I don't think I'll have to rearrange him at all. So we just have to watch on here. Oh, did you feel that? I felt it. It's a bit wibbly wobbly. Right, so we're going up to level. Did we say this was level 1? I don't know. We've been on ground floor. We're going to level 1. We are going to go up to level 3 in a minute. Level 2. I don't know what level it is. What do people reckon? I reckon level 3. Call it level 3. Up the game. Yeah, strings. Yeah, I think he must have been getting either too much in one side or what. We've been trying to look into it from the. Huge. I've not got. We should have a count, really. We should have a count on the baler as to how many we've done, but my dad's been pressing buttons, I think, and he don't know how to press buttons. Get these out of the clamp. And we'll put these on the top level, I reckon. On it. I'm only driving like this because, like, literally I know that there's absolutely nothing there. Let's do a little bit of arranging here. A little bit of flower arranging. Just nudge that. We're talking like centimetres, like make all the difference. That's to whether it stays up or it comes down. Well, that's how I feel anyway. We're right up, we're up on the top now. So let me just show you what that looks like from here. I wish my windows weren't as mucky or as broken, but they are, because my brother's been on this forklift. Yes, that's right. I let him do some stacking, and he's not, well, he was experienced with it, but he's not been experienced over the last 3 or 4 years, maybe a bit longer than that. I'm not sure how long he's been working at my great uncle's, where they don't do much straw stacking. And he managed to drop one on the cab and smash the window. Well, I don't think the window would have smashed, but we've got like so there's a cage in here inside the cab, and then there's an additional like safety cage over the top of the cab as well, so it's double protection. And the exterior cage has gone into the window and cracked the window. So that's how it goes. Andy's off with his little bag.
Yeah, cool bag.
He's still looking for a cool bag, guys. So Andy wants a Fendt one, he says, but I think he'd just be happy with anyone, really. Yeah, if it said like, I don't know, Smith's Fish Market, I'm sure he'd be happy, you know.
Thanks.
No. Right, I'll see you in the morning then.
Yeah. A few bales around there in the morning.
Oh, you want a few bales? Yeah. Well, we've used them for plant, haven't we? Yeah. Probably just use some of them from in there then or something. Right, alright, I'll catch you in the morning. Cheers, Andy. Andy's gone. I think, I don't know where Ash is. Ash is about somewhere, he'll still be here. Found that like button, guys. Yeah, if people could press that like button, it would be absolutely fantastic. And if you're watching and you've not subscribed yet, if you could hit the subscribe button, that'd be even better. Like, really does give us a little boost, because when we get like to certain amounts of subscribers, I take all the team out for drinks and beers and food. We went to the Wetherspoons the other day for, was it 10,000 subscribers? I think that was probably about 3 weeks ago or something. I think we're on like 12 and a half now, or we're getting close to 12 and a half, which is great. It is great. Oh. You know what? I'm just gonna have to go on the top. I fetched down the one I was talking about earlier that has the band missing on it, so the string band, whatever people want to call it. It's got one of them missing. And I was saying how I didn't like putting them on the outside, and it's not as strong, and I have to put it in the middle. And then I forgot, didn't I, the drawing, and the only gap I had was an outside one. So, let's get this right up to the top. So, the thing is with putting them right at the top, if you go in like a little hole or a hollow, or you run over the top of a brick or something like that, it really does scare the absolute living. You can imagine what my choice of word might have been if I wasn't trying to be family friendly out of you. Sort of got used to it now. So I know when to be scared and when not to be. But like when you're first doing it, it's like literally if it moves like that much, you think it's going over. There's a little. Let me just show you this. See that there? Like sort of around here is all right. You know that it's going side to side. If it gets to 5 degrees, you're starting to get worried. If it's at like 6, you're sort of thinking about getting out of the cab. If it gets to 7, like, yeah, you're definitely out of the cab and you're thinking, no way, I'm not doing it anymore. So I've got to the point before where I've got out and had to chuck like bricks under the tyre to back up to bring myself back level. My granddad used to use it to make ropes with. Use Bale twine. What's that? No, the Bale twine just goes to a rubbish dump kind of thing. I don't think they actually recycle it these days. If there is a recycler, I would be happy to take it to them. Will that oil filter on the Bale stay tight? Oh, it's some gaffer tape needed. I think it'll stay tight, Jonathan. I think, to be honest, a few years ago we had the same issue. So maybe it's one of them things when I do like come to service it at the end of the year or whatever, just give it a check, or every maybe 1,000 bales or something, just go up and just give it a little twist and just tidy it up. But I don't want to put anything on it like to give it any extra, PTFE tape or anything like that, because I know what'll happen. I'll not be able to get it off when I do need to service the oil. So yeah, I'll just leave it be. Keep his eye on it. I just can't believe that my dad didn't spot it straight away. It's like, just look for the highest thing that's got oil on it, and it's the oil filter. I'll just try that. Especially as we'd had it happen to us before. What time am I posting my video? Oh, Lexi, it's already up. It's already up. So I'll show you what I'm doing now. Oh, Ash is in the way. I'm just because this is the last load, they've not put it in 3s, so they're too high. So I'm having to make them into 3s and then I'll ferry them down to the bottom. Ferry them down to the bottom. I wonder if Ash is wanting me to whip all these off actually. Oh no, the jobs are good. I was thinking that the tractor was still on here, but I've just sorted it. It's a good lad, is Ash, like. Just comes here to help me out. Won't be paid. Says if I pay him, that'll be the last day that he comes. My dad does take him on some quite nice shooting days and stuff like that, so we do try and pay him back in that way. But very dependable is Ash, and he knows what he's doing most of the time. He does. So just like I said, just stacking these into 3s. And then I'll just keep coming back through. It's getting darker. Not going to put the lights on though, I'm not going to put the lights on. And we're off. Evening, Emma. I should see that one. I need to get a bigger phone or something, I think. get an iPad in here or something. I can read these comments better. What's everyone else up to anyway? Where are you watching from? And are you subscribed? If you subscribed, maybe comment that's subscribed. That'd be good. Oh, but then again, people might be watching on the. Hey Joe, hey Jelly, hey Robert. Good idea. So, publishing farming life on the forge and Declan. Yeah, I've not. I keep meaning to watch Farming Life at the Forge. I've watched one of the videos. That's as far as I've got. I've just been, well, you know what I've been like. I've been so busy. Seen that Funky Farmer Richard not had some very good news, has he, about his art and that. It's a bit sad. I'll watch those videos. I wish him well. Take it easy. Oh, it's getting a bit dark now, you know. Saying I'm not going to put lights and I might have to, you know. Either that or I might have to clean this top window. It's funny, it's darker down here than it is up by the road. Maybe the lights from the road are, I don't know, we've got the moon. The moon's quite big today, you know. It's a proper weapon moon. Oh, Emma's subscribed. Rose does. West County Durham. Yeah, I've just been saying about the Funky Farmer. Just show you the moon, guys. Where's it gone? Oh, it's over side of trees. Oh well. I can see it when we're down at the bottom. Bale off challenge, what was that then? From Amy, it says Paul Reeves, Amy. Yeah, busy stacking. Amy's, your dad stepped up to the mark on Tuesday and bought my 12 Angus. Taking 40 more in next Tuesday at the same bed, same size what we get to. Hey, no problem. We must have paid too much for them if you're taking another load of them. Probably be vaccinating and weighing them soon. Maybe when this rain comes on Sunday or Monday. Right, we're right up at the top now. We're stacking at the top and pushing them together. And we're going in nice. Sorry that you can't really see. I assure you that they are going in nice. Oh, who sent me some money? Boosted Safari. Thank you very much for the 20 New Zealand dollars. Business. We'll have to use that for the next beers and food night. Could have wrapped one layer to keep the rain off. Not sure. I don't know how effective or ineffective it would be. I did wonder that if you could wrap the top bales, put them on as top bales. You could always wrap some bales, put them on the top, and then use them again like the next year. I know what I've done before when we used to have quadrants is like reuse the top bales. But it's a lot of messing about, like, or it is for us. Like, we'll use a lot of this straw before it gets a lot of weather on it. And then the stuff that's in the barn is the stuff that we'll be using sort of like, like this time next year, but not this time next year because we're filling it back up. But just before harvest we'll be in the shed, hopefully. Then again, we might have a lot of straw left back outside. It's getting dark, isn't it? Oh, I don't need flashing lights. Why have I got flashing lights on? I'll have them on now. Oh. Here we go, here we go, here we go. He's going to top shelf. She's singing to me a little bit. Not liking it. So we're at about 3 degrees of tilt right now. Okay, I'm going to have to fetch these back down. So I've just misjudged where I needed to be because the tilt of the boom has just thrown me off. So I'm just going to have to rearrange. Come on. Where are you going to get? Just rearrange them. Oh, I've got something quite. I reckon we've got a brick or something that I keep running over the top of here. There shouldn't be any bricks, but there is. Right, we're going back up. If I've gone a little bit quiet, it's because maximum concentration. Oh, do something every day that scares you, yeah? Make sure you do it, because that's living. This is living right now. Haha, got him. I've got him. Job's an absolute fantastic good one. What somebody just said on the in the comments, or one comment there. Like nice being able to see your cattle go on to finish even though you sold them on. Pretty cool that. Yeah, exactly. Essex. Somebody watching from Essex. It's Carl. Oh, you're wrapping hay, are you? Here it says she likes her dad. She likes us buying. Her dad likes us buying his cattle. So we make a good job of him. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, that's scrap. It's not scrap. It's not scrap. They're good girders. Them bought them off the farm. Just handy for like if you need to put any girders inside a shed or anything like that. They're quite cheap. So yeah, I'm gonna have to move them, but it's just a bit of a bigger job than I was thinking really to shift them. So yeah, I will shift them eventually. Whether I've got to move a load of tarmac up at this end of the yard as well, because do I dream of Bales when I go to sleep? I can't remember actually. I don't think I've had a dream recently that I've remembered. I'll tell you what I did used to dream about though, and we went picking grass, and one year we had it bad and we were just picking grass, and all I could dream about was picking up the grass. It was like, oh my god, this is like a nightmare. Like these bales that I'm stacking now, these are actually a nightmare. They're all funny shapes and sizes, and they're not going well together. Very much overlapping here. We're 173 people on this. Is mega. Watching me stack bales in the dark. I hope all 173 people are subscribers, so that'd be pretty cool. If you would. Oh, and don't forget, I sell hats and merchandise. If you want any Joe Seals merchandise, it's all on joeseals.com. Can't believe that. I still cannot believe I've got my own website. Like, never ever thought that would be a thing. Not in my wildest dreams did I think there would be a joeseals.com. But there is. And I love it. Oh, we're getting down now. There's just 2 more left on here. Andy did want some for the morning, he said, but you know what, I'm going to stack them. I'm not liking these bales. I think they're ever so slightly longer than what I've been getting most of the day. Alistair's in Farm Simulator stacking bales. I thought I got a big brick. I said there was a big brick. Look at this. Right. You know, like when I were like, oh, this is a bit wobbly. It's a massive brick there come to the surface. Something like that's got there, but it has. It was making me a bit twitchy. Oh, I'm not liking how these are going. I might have to restart them in the morning. It's not going wide enough. Anyways, I'll leave them there. see what they look like in morning in daylight because I'm running out of space on that line. Sorry, you understand what I mean, but I stack the tops really close together and the middles have a slight gap, so there's slightly wider, and then the bottom sets of bales all have big gaps between them, just so we're getting a pyramid shape. Now I've stacked all the top ones really close together, and I'm still going to be overlapping at one end, so yeah, I've sort of confused myself with what I'm saying, so anyway, I'm going to shut up now. Basically, I need to have a look in the daylight and see if I've got any gaps anywhere on the top. It's either that or the bales have gone wide. He's made longer bales, which he does do from time to time. Right, well, I think I'm going to get this parked away in the shed. Trailer, do we need to move the trailer? Yeah, let's move the trailer. It's only going to be in the way tomorrow when I want to do a mix or something. I'm saying this, I don't know if I'll be able to pick it up. Sort of a bit of a guess as to where it is because I can't see it. Honestly, I'm doing this blind pretty much, and I've got it on. What an absolute pro, if I don't say so myself. So back this up here. That away, we've got a bit of space. So, what?
You don't know what it is?
Oh no, I knew you were there. Ash is here! Flash Ash! Back from the pea vining, back on it.
Back tomorrow.
I know you're back tomorrow. Which is a bit devastating for us as well because it would have been handy to have him. But the peas have him now. I let 180 people on, you know? Been well good. Somebody sent me some 20 Australian dollars. So we'll catch Ash down at the bottom anyway. So I'm going to put this away in the shed, lock the doors up, all that business, keep everything safe. Call it a night. Might go home and have me can of... No, I said can, it's not a can, it's a bottle. In fact, I've not got any. I'll nick one from my dad's fridge, a bottle of Budweiser. To have when I go home. S. Gibson says the sun's shining in his window from New Zealand, as you call it. So I don't know if anybody can see me, but it's gone real dark. There's just the... Oh, I have left the lights on, Ash. You're correct. They're off now. Normally the other side of the camera is pretty good at picking up... There we go. Silhouette of Ash there. Get them shut up. Morning, Ash, says Jonathan Smith. That's what somebody said. Yeah, thanks, Emma. Thanks for joining. 0% Guinness. It's surprisingly nice. Yeah, some of them are quite nice, actually. Emma says, evening, Ash. Evening. Evening. People saying it's good to see you. Get that bud. I am gonna.
I'll be back soon.
Ash will be back soon. He's only got 950 acres of peas to do now, so...
Yeah, but it's going to be a bit stop-start.
But he's going to be here, there and everywhere by the sounds of it.
I'm not here. Might be here.
So he might be popping down to see us. Check out Ash's TikTok actually. If you look on my TikTok, I've only got like 20 some followers. He's in there, Ash Oldno. Is that what it is? Ash Oldno. So check that out, and you can see his pea viners. And you can see his mate Graham. Big Graham. He's some kid. He's some guy. He is a character. I've not met him in person yet. Oh, I've spoken to him on the phone, and that's it. The man, the legend. Andrew says he takes so much for granted. He didn't know pea vining was a thing. I didn't really, to be honest. Like, I will be totally honest. Like, I didn't really know it was a thing either. Right, anyway, like I say, thanks for joining everyone again. Spending so much time watching me and all that business. If anybody wants to donate to Air Ambulance, we try and raise some money for them. There's a thing called Mixer Mentions, which means you get a mixer on a mention on a video. Oh God.
You get a mention on the mixer wagon.
You get a mention on a mixer wagon. I write it in pen most of the time, unless I'm really busy in field, and then you just get a mention in the video. There's no like real contract with this. Like, you might get on the mixer, you might not. But it helps raise some money for the Air Ambulance, so check that out. It's in a link to any of my YouTubes. Right, anyway, we're off, guys. Thanks for joining. Bye, 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 bye.